So 7 a.m. on that end, 6 a.m. on the other end. So certainly hope everyone had a good time, good weekend too. So we're here bringing to you the Atlanta Motor Speedway Folds of Honor 500 from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. As we are ready. How will Haley Deegan in the number 38 Monster Energy car do as she finished fourth in the Daytona 500, and right now in the standings she is fifth in the standings right now. So number one is Mark Truex, and then Austin Dillon, both tied with 48 points. Kyle Larson 47, Denny Hamlin with 44, then Haley Deegan in 38 at 43, and then Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Brad Keselowski at number 8, Kurt Busch at number 9, Joey Logano at number 10, and then there's that number 4, Kevin Harvick. Well, I tell you, you can't get any more accurate than what happened last week at Daytona. Austin Dillon winning the race, and then ended up winning the race in our game. So, I mean, how outstanding, how outstanding is that? That the accuracy of the game itself, pretty incredible. So we're here, going to continue on with race number 2, the Atlanta 500. And of course, we do have all of the fun stuff. We got practice, we've got practice, quick qualify, and then we will get going with the race itself, as we are here early morning, as I just got off work. So I just got off work, so I am me raring to go. Get this race, maybe catch a few hours of sleep before I pick up my boys from school, and then really get some rest tonight before the regular week of streaming happens for us tomorrow night, 9:30 to midnight. So the Atlanta 500, Atlanta Motor Speedway in Atlanta, Georgia. Technically, it's in the McHenry County area where the Atlanta Motor Speedway is. So, they call it Atlanta Motor Speedway because the area where the AMS is located is not too far from Atlanta itself, but the track itself is in Henry County. Alright, so let's see how we do. Bust over some practice session here. Woo, don't hit that car. See how we do in practice session here. And to improve on that. My goodness, really, dude. Ran my car. But Haley looking to maybe, hopefully improve on last week's race. And in case you did not see my previous video, we are doing this every single race this season of the Nascar 2018 season. We are doing it all at 100% race. We're not doing 50, 25 or any of that such. We're doing straight up 100% racing, which I just find it to be a bit more realistic in doing it that way. Sure, the videos will take a little bit longer to do because you're doing 100% racing, but other than that, we will get the just like last week. Who would have thought Austin Dillon winning not only Daytona in real life, but winning the Daytona 500 in the game? So how accurate is that? So in case you did not see the race this weekend, yes, Kevin Harvick took the checker flag in the wet rain this weekend, and just to let you know, we are still getting rain over here. So we are still getting pounded by rain on this end of the spectrum. So Good thing the race came and went over there, and hopefully by the next race at Atlanta, conditions will be a whole lot better. Hopefully it won't be as rainy as it was this go around. So we'll see what we got here. Hopefully we'll have some good racing here. And we're struggling just a little bit. We gotta make some adjustments real fast. Problem is, any adjustments I make right now is just gonna get overrid once the race begins. So any changes I try to make just default. But we'll see how it goes, how this race will be. Hopefully it'll be a good competitive race. Hopefully we can catch the draft on a bunch of cars, pass them just as easily as we did there. Now the Shell 22 car and all that good stuff. Some people are going to pit now. Alright, so let's check our lap times for this practice session. We did five laps in general, 30.5 being our best time, and then 30.8, 30.9, and then of course 31.0, and then 31.1. And so that should not be too bad going into this next race. So we'll jump to the next session, which is quick qualify. Last week at the Daytona 500, number 38 car qualified 25th in the race. So we'll see what we're going to face. We're going to see where we're going to be facing coming into this race here today. As you can see, Haley was more than ready to get this thing rolling, tearing up the tires coming out of pit road. Alright, best record time on this track, 30.5. So we'll see if maybe, just maybe, we can, maybe, just maybe, take down that record. So we'll see. Oh my goodness, boy, we're kind of close here. Oh yes, I like that. A lot more realistic on the laps. We have laps on normal. Fuel wear and consumption, we have it on normal, so we can really make some headway on the fuel. Because the amount of pit stops I had. Okay, so 19th, 31.1. So that's not bad at all. So we'll take it. That's a lot better than 25th like we did the last week. Todd Gillian though. So Truex gets the pole in this one. We're right behind Menard. And we'll see where Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon qualified 15th right there. So Harvick got 3rd in qualifying. So it will be very interesting to see how everything works out in this race this morning. So beautiful skies in Atlanta, much different than what we faced. Much different than what we dealt with for real in Atlanta over the weekend. A lot of rain and as far as I know, there were a couple of delays in the race itself because of the rain. So it's not like F1 racing where even if it's raining, they're going to keep racing. Because they do not quite have the same type of so 85 laps to go here, I believe, in this first stage. So Atlanta Motor Speedway, boy, we got some serious stuff here. Newman trying to take away the inside, but we grab it. And now we're behind last week's winner, Austin Dillon, in the old number 3. will he be able to make, oh my gosh, 80 plus laps more to go here. So yeah, we got a long way to go in this race, but we're going to do it. We are going to do every single lap in this race. That's the idea. So we just now passed Austin Dillon here, and I think we're going to kind of lose some ground here just a tad as we get rolling here. 55 laps of fuel, so yes, we do have a larger tank for fuel consumption. That will definitely help with the putting it back on normal. You know, we won't get 30 laps a run. We'll get more. We'll get better fuel. We'll get better. Oh my goodness! And we're going way high up there. Oh, sorry, Austin. Didn't mean to do that. Don't go crazy on me. Oh my goodness, Austin Dillon just spun out. And yep, that's what I figured. 322 laps in this race, so this is going to be a quite an interesting race altogether. DJ Kennington, and so far nobody's really. So Mark Truex still leading the lap. Let's go ahead and just keep going. Too early to pit, as we are in 12th place right now. And here we go. We got Kurt Busch next to us, and then Chase Elliott in front of us. So we just gotta drive smart. Hopefully avoid stuff like we just did. There's number 41, our teammate there, Kurt Busch. Yeah, the Monster Energy car. Oops, sorry, Kurt. Yeah, stay high my butt. Yes, I know that. You know, so we can somehow get away from the craziness of the. Oh my goodness, Kurt! What are you doing, son? So we're passing William Bryan. We're going to sneak in behind Chase Elliott here. We're currently sitting in 11th place right now of the 40. Now the big question will be, how's everyone else going to kind of space everything out just a bit heading into as the race continues on. Hopefully we won't have too many issues with car mess ups and everybody can race well. Alright, we're just now passing Kyle Larson for 7th place, and we are behind Kyle Busch. So the Bushes, Kurt and Kyle, the K and K. And we still got a long way to go in the laps here. 76 laps to go. We got a hopefully finish in a really good spot here. And just know that, yeah, every single race this season that we are doing here on the stream will be 100% race. So if we're here for 4 or 5 hours, then hey, we're just going to be trading, we're just going to be right up to par with the rest of the field. The only thing we won't have is commercial breaks. Oh my goodness. So Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick right up there in the top 4. Deegan in 5th place right now. Haley Deegan, part of the NASCAR Next crew. Here the Monster Energy 38 car. 30.9. That's got to be our best time, 30.7. So we were just very close to the record time of the track itself. Yes, I know. As we are really battling here early in the stage. And now we passed Logano. We're trying to catch up to Kevin Harvick. Maybe get some drafts help. Yeah. Jimmy Johnson's up there at number 2, and then Mark Truex up there at number 1. So Harvick trying to take that inside. Now we are going to snatch that inside on them, and then head towards Jimmy Johnson and Mark Truex here. We have some draft win up here. Got 45 laps of fuel. So we're not doing too bad. Yes, pit road is going to be major important in this race today. So Jimmy Johnson getting some draft win help from Johnson, and just got past him. Heck of a pass there by Deegan. So now we're trying to... Oh, holy cow, 30.4. They not just bested the best, yes, the record time on this track, 30.4 now. Set by Haley Deegan in the 38 car. So we are trying to run down Mark Truex Jr. here, the best of our ability. And we just continue to just pile up the speed times here. So pitting is going to be major important for us. That's going to be big time. We are still in the first stage of the race, 67 laps to go here in the first stage, as the first of 3. Yeah, there's a reason why it's called Land Motor Speedway. One of the very few tracks that just do not have a lot of, this is probably the highest level of the track itself right here. Truex really trying to take the inside on us, but we are still... Truex trying to go high here. I'm just trying to get halfway on him. And we got, so our second caution flag of the race. So far, 39 more laps to go. We're all right on tires, so we are just going to go ahead and get to the green restart. All right, here we go. As we got Truex, Johnson, and Logano, and then Harvick. So 62 laps to go here, and I tell you, there's a reason why this track is so quick. Truex trying to... So 61 laps to go here. Yeah, not going to snatch that on me. So a little bit of a successful block there. Going way too high there. So now we gotta get about, oh my goodness, Truex, Johnson. Yeah, we just went way too high. And we're just bumping the wall. So we are still early in this race. We know the third stage is going to be a mother load of it's going to be really up and tight. So Deegan's still in third place, trying to pat Johnson, but just not enough. Johnson trying to take that inside on us, and we were able to get the inside position. Now we're behind our buddy, Martin Truex, once again, and this time Truex gives up the low end, and here he comes again. Yep. I think once we really get into pit road and are really able to open up this car a bit more, then we're going to be good. And Truex bumping into us here, but again, it's just going to be one heck of a race here today if this continues just back to back. Yeah, we're just going way too high on those turns, and that really gives the guys on the inside a chance to garner his. Oh no. Well, we didn't mean to do that. But Jimmie Johnson was able to save Martin Truex from absolute disaster. So no caution flag. So that worked out well for us. Oh, that didn't work out so well for us in the darn wall. 30 laps to go on our fuel. We're still good. Let's go ahead. Fix what we need to fix real fast. Alright. Actually, we're just going to, it's pretty much just saying we didn't pit. That's pretty much saying we didn't pit, so we'll have to make those adjustments a little bit later. 50 laps to go here in stage 1. We'll do our best to try to fix the other issue. Holy cow almighty, hello. And there's Brad. Keselowski. And, oh my goodness. And Joey Logano getting a little aggressive. Oh, he is. Okay. Whew. He was able to save it. And now we're behind Harvick. The car to look out for, Evan Harvick. Well, we have 2 weeks in a row where the actual winner of the race actually wins the race here. But we'll see. As long as we stay behind Johnson, we can get some serious draft here. And then we'll maybe get some draft off Keselowski. But that certainly did not go well for us. My goodness gracious. That's going to be one heck of a race. You know, with how this race is going so far, this is going to be a tough race for everybody. So we're next to Johnson here, and now Suarez and Truex. Suarez. Yeah, we had a nice little run of Suarez last season on the career mode in the Truck Series. Yes, I know that. And Truex, I tell you, highly aggressive. Man just does not know when to quit. So we got 22 laps of fuel left here. We got 43 laps to go here in stage 1. And the way this racing is going right now, this is going to be a heck of a photo finish. If everything continues to keep going the way it's going here, and everything continues going the way it's going right now. So Suarez, we are trying to get past him. Now we're in number 2, trying to run behind Jimmy Johnson, the wily veteran, trying to get that first win of the season. Overall, he really didn't do too bad in that first race of the season. We got a bunch of race to go, and we're just gonna have a good time with it. But we will be broadcasting until we're done with the Atlanta 500. Hey, Johnson getting highly aggressive with us. 40 laps to go. My goodness gracious. How can I stop from doing that? Truex and Johnson once again. This is where the racing is really going to be hard and tight. And we're about to catch up to a guy coming in the back end. So we'll have to check, see who that is in the white car. He probably hit pit road. And now it's 1, 2, 3. Truex, Johnson, Truex, and Deegan. Deegan really trying to get that draft from Truex. And she hit it right at the right time. And really just trying to overtake Johnson here. Yeah, we're trying. Not the easiest thing in the world here. Alright, so we're catching up to whoever this is. Oh, Allmendinger. And now Allmendinger running in last place. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, we went a tad wide there. Or tad low. Much lower than we needed to. But we're still 1, 2, and 3 here. Johnson, Truex, and Hailie Deegan. 35 laps to go here in stage 1. No doubt this is going to be. And 13 laps to go in fuel. And now Truex with a nice inside maneuver grabs first place again, with Johnson right behind us as we're really starting to get into the thick of the traffic just a bit. Yeah, Burton. So Truex here, still behind Truex. Hey, Johnson not giving up here. Neither is Logano. Yeah, this track really runs fast and hard. I'd say next to most of the other track, Kennington, Gillian, and now Hailie Deegan in first place, using that nice draft from the other cars to snatch up first place here. 32 laps to go here. The wall. But yeah, we'll definitely have to make some adjustments in pit road. Get our car to run a whole lot better. Johnson getting a little bit of a lead on us here, as we are just not getting any type of help with the draft, and then Truex right behind us. $30 laps to go. You know that we're going to have to hit pit road here, first pit road of the 2 flags we've hit. 2 caution flags we've hit. We have not had to hit pit road yet. We are getting close. 8 laps to go on our fuel. And our tires, yep, we'll definitely need new tires. 29 laps to go here. Johnson and Company, Johnson, Deegan, Truex, Logano, and Suarez really just battling here early in the first stage. And now Boyer, passing Boyer here. Like I said, the big thing here is just to watch the leader, see what he does with pit road. Follow him in. Follow him into pit road. That way we're pretty much pitting at the same time. And Truex, I tell you, Truex is one aggressive dude. As we are passing Stenhouse. And now Casey Keene. Yes, we're trying to be easy. And there's Keene again, and the nice car colors there. Like I said, following the leaders, that's going to be the big strategy for us heading into pit road. And when they pit, we will do our best to pit also. Because right now we are not getting a single bit of help with the drafts. They are really just, woo, they are out there in front right now by a full second. And Joey Logano now grabs 3rd place. We got 25 laps to go here in the first stage. And thank you, Joey, but we just cannot seem to get past Logano there for a bit. And Busher right there in front of us. Nobody hitting pit road yet. And we are really in the teeth of the pack being spread out so much right now. And Bubba Wallace. And we're low. Oh, 2 laps to go on fuel. Yeah, we're going to have to pit. Ooh. No on the repairs. Yes. 2 cans of fuel. 4 new tires. No repairs yet. We're actually doing pretty well on repairs right now. But no one else is in pit road yet. Yeah, our front's kind of taking some damage there. We'll try to do our best to get that fixed before the next stage. So not bad. 14.9. And right now the rest of the pack is just passing us. So we're right behind Ty Majeski, Todd Gillian behind us, DJ Kennington, Matt Benno in front of us right now. With the idea of really trying to catch up. 22 laps to go here in the first stage. And there goes Majeski. And then we got Bowman. Who's in 13th place? Yeah, we got a lot of mess of mixture of a good race pack here, but there's Godden. Main thing is just trying to yeah, this is where the problem really comes in now with the pack so spread out. Do our darnest to catch up to everybody. And there's Flint Boyer and Stenhouse. And now Casey Keene, Chris Buescher, and everybody else. So we're, before this whole stretch ends, we're just going to do our best to catch up here, make our repairs after the first stage is over. That way we're ready for a second stage. And we got a car coming out pit road right now. That's Truex. And oh boy, and we fell. So right now, Suarez is in first. He's pitting, and right now maybe we can save that. Maybe we can save that lap. No, we did not get the free pass. So right now we are a lap down. Whew. So we really gotta lap everybody in order to get that lap back. So this is the tough part of Atlanta. The speed track, I mean this speedway runs so fast, so hard, that it does not take long to start falling a lap behind or 2 laps behind or whatever. Michael McDowell in the new Love's cars. Last year he drove the K-Love car. This year he's driving the Love's yellow 34. Because he did not have the 34 last year. Yeah, I'm trying. Well, I really don't want to be right here. Oh boy. And we got another yellow. So everybody on the back end is pitting. Buescher, Bubba Wallace. Truex is not pitting. But Boyer, Godden, Stenhouse, Keene, Wallace Jr., and Buescher are pitting. So let's see if we can. Yes, we did get the free pass. So yes, we did make up. Luckily, we were given that lap. So we are back in the running at 25th. Remember, we qualified at 21st, I believe. So 10 more laps to go here in stage number 1. Oh, would you stop saying that? Keep it right there. Keep it right there. I'll tell you, the adjustments I've made on this car are really working. But now we got such an absolute mess of cars here. We're dealing with the back end of the pack. So nice. How did we get to this point? I mean, technically we are in 25th position, but trying. 8 laps to go here. So Majeski. And now we got Bain. So Trevor Bain. Alright, so now we're going to catch up to Eric Almirola. My goodness, cold, wet. And now we're trying to get to Ty Dillon. Biggest thing we're trying to do at this point, with under 10 laps to go, we're just going to do our best to try to grab in the top 10 here. Oh, sorry, Ty. Oh, my goodness, Ty. No, no, no. Okay. So we were able to save Ty Dillon from absolutely sure disaster, and I guess he wasn't able to save it there. So we are Joey Logano first, leading the run here. All right, 19th. So we got like 3 laps to go here. Try to get in that top 10, get some playoff points if we can. Of course, first stage is out. And we're going to try our best to get playoff points. So we got Larson, Hamlin, Dillon, the number 3 car. Kyle, you're not helping. So Dillon just now passing Bush, and we're going to try our best to pass Dillon, and we do. So now we are definitely in the, now we got Blaney. We're definitely getting some good drafts here. Alright, so white flag on the first stage. And right now we're currently 6th. So either way, we'll still get some good playoff points here. At the end of the first stage, Jamie McMurray in front of us here. Alright, so we got 6 in the first stage. So we get 5 points with Blaney, Elliott, Harvick, and Bush. And then Logano, Suarez, Keselowski, Johnson, McMurray. Alright. I don't believe we need to pit. No, we're not going to pit. No. Alright. So 6th place right now, and we are getting ready to start stage number 2 of the Atlanta 500. So stage number 2 here. 82 laps to go. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, Blaney. Save it, save it, save it, save it. We don't need a caution this early. And we hit 6 cautions in that first stage alone. And that occasional itch. Alright. So we're in the second stage here. Welcome everybody to Diamonds Plus Gaming, presenting the NASCAR Heat 2 Atlanta 500. here in this early morning racing. So Johnson. And Logano. Now in first place here. Now we're 3 wide on the top end. Kozlowski. In second place right now. So welcome everybody to Diamonds Plus Gaming. I am your host Diamond here on early morning racing. We are presenting NASCAR Heat 2, the Atlanta 500. We are doing 100% racing as we will be doing the entire 2018 season, week by week, race by race. Every single race we are going to be doing will be all at 100%. So pull up a chair, join us, make yourself active in the chat room. So Deegan right now trying to get past Joey Logano, and she does. So very good maneuver there. And now 77 laps to go, still early here at stage number 2. As you can see, very beautiful sunny day here at the AMS, where it was not so fortunate this past Sunday with the rain and everything. But I think it would be cool if you had adaptive weather, like live weather that you could race with, and have stuff like rain delays and stuff like that. I think that would be a really good feature. Just like we did with Daytona first race. Well, if you start the race at 2:30, you're going to be creeping into the twilight hours, and the fact that we were still running in the bright sunshine time of 2:30 the entire race was interesting. The fact definitely needs to be worked, maybe a little bit of work, get some live weather, make it a bit more realistic on that end. So we got 33 laps to go on fuel, 34 laps total in racing, and hopefully we'll be able to kind of follow what the rest of the pack is doing when they try to pit. As the last time we pitted, we were the only ones to pit, and that was, we had to rally to get for 32nd positions to 6 in the end of that first stage. And when we came out pit road, we were actually down a lap, and that's not the first caution flag, but the second caution flag. After that initial pit, we were able to get a free pass and grab that lap back. So that's going to be the biggest thing. Make sure that we can stay up and good, because this racetrack runs very fast. And Jimmy Johnson, I tell you, he is really trying to give us a race here today. Johnson, Truex, Logano, really trying to give us a battle here. So we just now passed Jimmy Johnson again for first place. everyone has had a good weekend and had a great Monday. This race originally was supposed to have been Sunday afternoon during the actual Atlanta 500 race, but due to some medical stuff with me, I could not do that. So that's why I'm doing it early this morning. We can get ourselves out to a good lead, so to say. Maybe, just maybe, we can, keep things right where they're at. Car coming out of pit road there. Unlike some tracks where they pit, where it seems like a good bit of them pit at one time. With the AMS the way it is, hard to pit all at one time, because you do that, you really take a risk of really falling behind because of just how fast this track goes. But after this race, we'll have the Las Vegas race this weekend, so get ready for passing along there, so and now catching up to Burton and then Cabri. Doing good here, giving ourselves a good pace. So Kennington, sorry buddy. Ty Gillian and the Pedigree and Majeski. We are trying. Right now is Logano, Johnson, Harvick, and Blaney from number 2 to number 5. And Gauden. Slight little bump with us there. 63 laps to go here in the first, not the first stage, the second stage. And then, of course, get ready for the old crazy third stage of that stage is going to be quite as nuts as Daytona was. We are in for a treat here. And then Sunday, we will bring to you Las Vegas. We are going to try our darndest to follow the schedule as the real NASCAR schedule. And right now, Haley Deegan just passing most of the back end of the pack here. Really trying to force the action of the people in front. And there's Bubba Wallace. So Bubba Wallace and Boyer. And we are 17 laps to go on fuel. And tires are starting to wear. And I tell you, the race that's going to be the toughest. Of course, as always, will be the short tracks: Bristol, Dover, Richmond, Darlington, because those tracks eat up tires. How bad does our front look? Yeah, it's looking a little rough there. And there's some cars hitting pit road right now. Alright, 54 to go here in the second stage. And we are cruising. As we are really doing well here. As long as we can continue to put the pressure on the guys in the back. Now a little touch with the wall there. As long as we're rolling well, we don't need to worry too much about the damage. And Almirola taking the number 10 car this year. And McDowell, the 34. Now McDowell drove the Caleb car last year. I think it was a 95 car or something like that. So a lot of people kind of changing numbers, so to say, this season. A lot of people changing numbers. So there's Ty Dillon, 21st right now. In the Geico 13, Paul Menard and his Menard Special, as I call it. Alright, 7 laps to go before we'll have to pit, get some tires, get some fuel. And hopefully continue doing what we're doing. I mean, seriously, Cabaret, didn't we just ask you? And Cabaret wants to get a little nip and tuck with us there. Definitely need fuel, definitely need tires. Oh boy, get off the grass. And Byron. I know right now we're not hurting too bad. And we're at the fuel. Like so. This is where it's going to get tricky. What? No, I didn't. See, that helps. Alright, so good. 16 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. Busher right now, 27 lap behind right now. We were first, and then we get in the pit road, and now we're 25th. We did drop some more tape, so we should be running a lot smoother and a lot faster. Burton, we're passing him. So right now we're just trying to catch up to Trevor Bain. 42 laps to go here. That's probably when you start getting into the, where the pack is really starting to stretch out. Oh, we'll definitely. Oh, thank you. Oh, we're good. So we don't get that lap back. Paul Menard did get the free pass. Welcome to Atlanta. 38 laps to go. We are technically a lap down. So we have got to pass. So we're going to have to pass people. And hopefully trying to get that lap back. So we got Chase Elliott and the Napa know-how. Oh no. Oh boy. Alright, so we did get the free pass here, so that's good. So second time in this race. We fell a lap behind, and then we were able to get the free pass. And right now we are 20th. And we do have some cars. I guess they were, oh no, Ty, save it. Well, this is just going to be a rough race. We're already in double figures, I believe, in caution flags. Alright, so most of the bottom row pitted. So we are currently in 11th place right now. Right next to Paul Menard, Mark Truex. 28 laps to go here. So, even though you don't really want a bunch of caution flags in this thing, they do help chew up the laps in races. So Blaney, Menard, and then Byron, and of course you got Harvick. Looks like Suarez in front. Yeah, Jamie Johnson, Joey Logano, and Logano having trouble saving this but he does. My goodness, is he ever. And Alex Bowman. That's a name you don't say a whole lot. Really not in the sense of Alex Bowman for first place. And we pass Alex. So now it's Logano, Johnson, Flores. So 25 laps to go here. At the AMS, as Johnson, Flores really giving me a battle here. Now we can kind of get that gist, that go. And Atlanta's so tough with how this track runs. Runs very fast. And then next week, or this coming week, Las Vegas. So 23 laps to go here. And Suarez, Johnson, and Deegan. And now Deegan with a nice maneuver underneath and just toe to toe here with Suarez. And this is how how stage 3 is going to be. It's going to be crazy. And now we're 3 wide in this whole thing. And now Johnson and Deegan. Deegan can hold on to the Deegan can hang on here. Last 20 laps of the second stage. I don't know, we'll see. It'll be a tough race. Oh my goodness. Logano. And Logano's spinning out. And yep, that's what I figured. We're going to hit the yellow. So, and Carl Long is 25 laps behind right now. So he is having a tough time in this race. Alright, so we're going to start third. 38 car here. And here we go. So Johnson, Suarez, and Deegan. 16 laps to go here in stage number 2. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. And then Keselowski right behind us. And then Harvick. like I said, it'll be interesting to see who wins the 500 here today. Will it be Harvick? Will it be Suarez? Will it be Deegan? Will it be Johnson? So it'll be interesting. We're already in double figures in cautions in this race. And I have a feeling we still got a lot more to go. And the fact that just how fast this track runs. And we're going to get in just a bit too wide. Ever since we made those minor adjustments, boy, this car really runs well. And once you get over that initial start, get into the pit, able to make your adjustments, boy, I'd say the car really does super well. Drop the wedge, drop some tape. So Deegan, and then get ready for the craziness of the third and final stage. And Logano really trying to move up here. Logano, Harvick, Suarez, and Keselowski. Just trying to block him. 10 laps to go. Final 10 of stage number 2. So 9 laps to go. And Logano's still right behind us here. We got still 32 laps of fuel left, but we'll definitely gas up again once we get to the third and final stage here. Fuel, tires. Make our final adjustments on repairs, and then get ready for what will be a very interesting third and final stage of the race. Logano's car is taking some damage there in the back. His back end's really not looking good. And Truex really starting to maneuver up. Kind of trying to really take that inside. We were able to cut him off there. Tell you, this is going to be nuts. Absolutely crazy. Jono kind of got Gillian. No, no, no. And some cars in pit road. Truex Jr. And alright, 4 laps to go here. Truex Jr. is 0.3 of a second in front of us. And now he's really starting to catch some steam here. Now we are coming up on 2 laps left to go here. Alright, so we got second, stage number 2, so more playoff points for us. Chase Elliott got the final spot there. So 23 laps to go. Yes, we're going to pit. We're going to go ahead and make the necessary fixtures. So we will be, Alex Bowman got the free pass. We're starting at 18th place because we need a good fresh car for the rest here in third and final stage. 152 laps to go here in the third and final stage of the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And we got a long way to go. Somehow we can avoid caution flags and really get this thing done and done. Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon trying to keep in that top 10. Chase Elliott, oh my goodness. And we just... Yeah, that's what I figured. I certainly hope that did not hurt us too bad. Now 7th, too, not too shabby here. Alright. My goodness. Harvick trying to clip us there a bit. And Kozlowski really having trouble. Oh boy, he just spun out. Now we have 146 laps to go here. Oh, Logano and Martin Truex. Alright, so nice maneuver there. Not too bad. Not too bad on the... If we do have any damage, not major. Yeah. Logano. Where the pit stops are going to come in majorly to play here. So Deegan in first place, under 34 laps to go here in the third and final stage. And Deegan right now in first place, Logano, Johnson, Truex, and Suarez. Oh, looks like we can see the back of the pack here. And so far, Deegan is doing really well. Still in first place with Truex, Johnson, Suarez, and Logano. It's going to be anybody's ball game at this point. Burton. It looks like Carl Long is basically out of this race, sitting in pit road. 'And a car coming out of pit road. And Carl Long is pretty much stuck in with whatever issue he had with his car, as he is effectively done for the race. There's his car. The 34 laps of fuel here. everybody's starting to really get spaced out. So unless we get caution somewhere, yeah, we're going to be unless we hit caution somewhere, we're just going to be RPMs is looking good. And we have about 53% of our fuel. And looks like we're going to be passing McDowell again. So we're down at 47% of our fuel. Yep, we're still going to have a lot of laps to go here. 26 laps of fuel. So we are still ways away. Now once you really start spacing out, it really makes the race go a lot easier. And Truex right now 8 seconds behind us. Harvick 10. And Johnson 10 seconds behind us. So we can really get them in a position where maybe we can pit, maybe still not fall too far behind. Coming out pit road. But the pit stops are going to be the big challenge. There's Menard driving the Menard special. 115 laps to go. Yes, you heard me right. 115. We did start with 182 when we started the third stage. So I knew Atlanta had a lot of laps. But, ooh, my goodness. And there are some cars in pit road right now. There's Ty Dillon. Toyota team. And Jamie McMurray, really, and Austin Dillon. Third and fourth place now. There's Blank. So that might... That might be a good idea. Since the rest of them are pitting, we will pit too. Always improve the tire situation. Okay, still this car. And now Michael McDowell and Reagan came out in front of me, but and now Newman, Truex, all of them are in pit road with Almirola, McDowell, and Haley Deegan. In the top 5 right now. So we got 10 more laps to go of the triple digits here before we do get to the even 100 and then are dropping from there. So far we are 217 laps of the 325. And the leader is 19 seconds ahead of us right now. And Truex and Logano. But Almirola, McDowell, Deegan, Truex, and Logano. There's McDowell. So Brian, Almirola, Deegan, McDowell. And then you got Truex Jr. and all of them right now. Alex Bowman's in first place. That's definitely a name you don't hear too often. In first place. So William Bryan, Bowman, Bryan, and Deegan. And Bryan's in the looks like he's gonna pit. Yes, he is. And Bowman is too. So Bowman, Byron, my goodness gracious, dude. Ty Dillon once again. And the guy go 13, and there is Austin Dillon 14th in the race right now. He was in the top 5 before he decided to hit pit road. Now he's 14th in the race, 102 laps to go. And there's Majeski, 34th place for him. Definitely a very tough race for him today. So getting out to that good stretch of time really helped us there. Especially on a fast track like Atlanta. You really need a good sizable lead to make up the difference that you're going to get, you're going to lose in pit road. And Benedetto is 32nd position right now. And now Truex, Logano, Johnson is... Oh no. Boy, that was not good. Boy, we slammed into that wall. We should be okay. So we're going to go ahead and hit the restart. We're still in first place. Got just the side damage. Yep. We should still be okay. And now Truex, Johnson, Truex, Johnson, Logano, and Deegan all going to be fighting for that spot. So 96 laps to go. We are under the triple digits. All we got to do is haul up for 96 more laps and we will effectively be done with the Atlanta 500 here at the AMS. But too early to say anything at this moment. Gonna be anybody's race. But I tell you, when Truex gets out to that nice lead there, boy, he certainly likes to keep it. And now you got Suarez coming up behind us, really pushing the envelope right now. So Harvick in second place right now, and then Johnson and Truex out there, and then you got Suarez. Oh no. So we're definitely going to go in for some repairs, get this fixed. Alright, so we dropped the 14th. We got the repairs done. We didn't need gas, didn't need much of anything else. But we're teetering the line right now with top 15 still good, with 16 and down, dropping laps here. And Austin Dillon, 10th place, right, or 9th. 5 more laps to go. Ton of cautions in this game. Oh, Harvick, 2nd place right now. Really trying to my guess is probably Truex up there in the front. Yep. About 34 laps to go in fuel. Tires were fine. The only thing we had to really fix was our damage. Which was kind of important to us to get fixed. Alright, 82 more to go. Overall, yeah, I mean, overall, we've really done a good job. New. And then we have Las Vegas after this race is over. Now we'll, like I said, we're going to be racing when everyone else is racing. So if they take a week off or something like that, then we will do the same. Or if they have a Saturday night race, we will do it on the nights of day race. So now, hard to believe, second race of the season, and we are already in the long stretch of the AMS. And of course, we will be coming back to Atlanta later on in the season. And of course, in the round of 16, the introduction of the Charlotte Roval. So that will be quite interesting of how that works for a full-length race. so far, Deegan, yeah, sometimes lost some position, but really has done a good job getting those positions back. And just absolutely pushing the pedals to the metal right now. As again, we're catching up to the back end of the pack, and there comes a car out of pit road. And Truex just not giving up here. Alright, 77 more to go. More cars coming out of pit right now. Yeah, Atlanta Motors is that tough racetrack where you really want to follow most of the pack into pit road, but when you start getting space out like that, it's a lot harder to determine out when everybody pits. So I did pit at one time when we had the majority of the field in, but after that it's been pretty, overall the race itself has been a good race. We've just been really a good portion of the race really stretched out. There's Witt in the 72 car, and Truex kind of got crossed up with Witt just a little bit. Gets a little bit of a block here. .72 to go. And once you really drop below the triple digits, you know, to me the race really starts going by pretty quick. And when you're on a track like Atlanta, it does go by pretty fast. I'll tell you one thing, Truex is really giving us run for our money here. And we hit a caution. Oh boy. Alright, so Allmendinger's pitting. He's 5 laps behind. Carl Long pretty much out of this race. He is 120 laps behind. 19 more laps to go. We're just going to keep out there, keeping our lead right now. And another another caution. So 67 more laps to go here. Truex, Johnson, Suarez, and Harvick. With Deegan still in first place. So if we can keep the goods going here, we're going to be looking really good. We got 15 more laps of fuel. Now if we end up getting another caution, then we will take tires and fuel on that run. Overall, very good race so far. 62 laps to go. Here the AMS, a little scrape on the wall, but not too bad. Nothing that really remotely slows down too bad. Alright, 61 laps to go as we are Alright, 60 to go. 266, 325. Johnson, Suarez, and Truex and Harvick. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And hopefully the next pit stop that will take care of the need of our fuel for the remainder of the race. Oh my goodness. Bumper cars here. Suarez trying to. Truex was in slight trouble there. That was Suarez. Hey, you can't say that Suarez doesn't want it. We are going to have to pit unless we hit a caution somewhere. With 4 laps of fuel left here. Boy, Suarez really bumping here. So after this run, we will need gas. And then that should take care of our need for. Oh my gosh. Alright. That was close. We were able to save it. And then this should take care of our need to gas up the rest of the race. Trying to push as much as we could. Oh, 57. So 57 laps to go here, Truex. fine. We got enough gas for the end of the race. If we blow a tire, then that's one thing, but we should be alright. Uh, 47 more to go here. Bush. Oh yeah, a bunch of cars in pit row. So 45 laps to go here. And now we got some cars going in, like Menard. There goes Kozlowski. So right now we are in the top 10 here. Hey, hey Ryan, how's it going? I'm doing good. We're in the third stage of the Atlanta 500 here. As let's see, the first two stages were 80 plus laps, and then third stage 182 laps as we're doing like we did last week, the 500 car. My original plan was to broadcast this race on Sunday during the official Atlanta 500, but due to some health concerns with me, I could not do that. So I decided to do it early Tuesday morning after I got off work, and I've been doing it since then. So how are you doing? How's everything out there in Texas at 8:25 in the morning? Or is it, yeah, 8:25 in the morning out there? So we have 42 more laps to go here in the third stage. Can Haley Deegan in the 38 Monster Energy car, can she take the pole here? I mean the race. Still has a lot of other drivers in front of her. Hamlin, McMurray, Suarez, Logano. And like everybody's pitting right now. Just trying to. So right now, the field is really spaced out, as it generally is in Atlanta. We've already gone over, I believe, 20 cautions in this race alone. We had 10 in the first stage, so we are already uh, pushing it hard. So pull up a chair and enjoy the rest of the Atlanta 500 here. Next race after this one is the Las Vegas 2000, part of this 2018 season. Come on. Eee, my goodness. How close was that? So Stenhouse once again. So Bowman, Almirola, and then Deegan. So obviously they've already been in pit road. Done their pit stop, they're rolling. And Suarez and McMurray behind me. What we got here? Oh, okay. Okay. Have some racing already going to work. Alright. Well then, most definitely. Have yourself a good day at work. I certainly do appreciate you chiming in for the short, or who knows how long of a distance it is from your house to work. And as always, when the race is over, of course, as always, the video will process, and if you want to see the entire race, then you can go back and watch the race. Newman right now. So we still got some ground to make up on Almirola, and oh my goodness, don't do that. Oh, another spin out, and another another yellow. So 36 laps remaining. Bowman and Almirola are pitting, so that will give us the one spot. Tires are good, so we don't need the pit. So Deegan, Bowman, Almirola here in the top three. Bowman driving Junior's number this year, the 88. 32 laps to go here in Atlanta Motor Speedway. Third and final stage, and this is when you know. This is when you know that this is for all the marbles right now. Everybody's pushing hard. So 31 laps to go here. Logano technically in 5th place. But kind of out there in the front. Bowman was in first. We passed him when he got tied up with Almirola. And Haley Deegan trying to take her first flag of the season. Austin Dillon took the first race. Not only did he do that in the real Daytona, he did it in the game last week, where Deegan finished 4th. And right now, this past Sunday's winner, Kevin Harvick, is not even in the top 5 right now. So we got Bowman, Almirola, Suarez, and Logano. Logano technically is a lap behind in the top 5, so really you got the 4 really racing hard here at the end. So that means everybody's a lap behind, starting from the 5th position. Boy, do we have some. We're going to have a lot of 1Ls, 2Ls, 3, 4, 5, and whatever else. Carl Long, and there's another. Another yellow. My goodness gracious! Now we got 28 laps to go. We're still good on fuel. And hold on just a minute. Hello? Alright. Why don't you just hate that when you get one of those calls and it's just an advertisement? Alright, so Logano got a free pass, so the top five is pretty much good to go. So Deegan, Bowman, Almirola, Juarez, and Logano. And 25 laps to go in the Atlanta 500. Who would have thought? We made it this far. We started the third stage with 182 laps, and now we got 24 to go. And we are 302 at 325, so we are good to go the rest of the way. And Haley Deegan really trying to hang on, win her first championship, win her first race of the season since Austin Dillon took last week. Hey NASCAR, how's it going? I bet you are. I can tell you, unlike, just like Austin Dillon surprised us last week with his Daytona win on this game. Harvick right now is not even in the top 5. But yes, that was very awesome to see that he did get the Atlanta 500 win this past Sunday. And you came at the right time. We are down to the final 22 laps here of this race. %, on fuel, so we're good to go all the way to the end. Don't have to pit anymore. And now it's Suarez, Bowman, Almirola, and Logano. Top 5 right now. Yep, now we're down to 20. So needless to say, yeah, go for the win. That's what we're trying to do here in the 38 Monster Energy car. Trying to get that first win of the season. And the next race after this one will be in Las Vegas. And like I said, this is the 2018 season of NASCAR Heat 2, which we will be going side by side with the NASCAR season as it happens. So if we have Sunday races, we have Sunday races. If we have Saturday race for the major, then we will have Saturday night race. So this is going to be a lot of fun, following the real life schedule. have to tell you, Bowman's doing pretty well right now. He is currently third, and my goodness gracious, another caution flag. At behind, along with Austin Dillon in 13th. So we still got a whole lot of race to go. Johnson ended up getting the free pass here. No, I'm not doing, in case you were not aware, my schedule did change, and because of the, me getting off work previously when I did Tuesday night streams, I was just absolutely, completely exhausted. So instead of doing 7-day streams, I will do 6-day streams. So that means I will not return until tomorrow night at 9:30, in which we'll have a lot more fun. I'll be fully rested. The only reason I'm doing this race this morning was my original plan was to do it Sunday afternoon, and due to me ending up in the hospital, I was not able to do that. So that's why I picked this early this morning. As soon as I got off work, I cranked this thing up at 7 because I knew Atlanta was going to be a long race. No kidding. The third stage, we started at 182 laps on the third stage, so this has been quite fun. So right now we still got Logano, Suarez, Bowman, and Almirola. So Bowman in the 88 car, which was Junior's number last year, really doing well for himself here in Atlanta. Currently in 4th place. As we are down to the final 12. And once we get down to the final 10, I say NASCAR, let's go ahead and run the countdown on that one. Oh yeah, I'm not. Oh yeah, Ryan. But because of that, I know it was you, NASCAR, but because of being off work, so that Tuesday night stream was just absolutely exhausting for me. So instead of doing 7 days, I'm doing 6 days now. So we'll be back tomorrow night with my usual time, 9:30 till midnight. But this weekend is going to be fun. We got some good stuff coming up this weekend. 10 to go. Here we go. Boom, bada bing. And it's almost 10 o'clock my time here. And I'm amazed that I'm still good to go in this race. Alright, here we go. So Bowman's still hanging on the 4th here. Alright, you too, Ryan. You have a good day at work. So that leaves you, NASCAR. Finish up the rest of this race here. 8 laps to go here at Atlanta 500. Now if you want to, after I'm done, you want to go back and see the entire race again, the video will be in the thing of processing. But if you want to go back and watch the restart, of this whole thing, go right ahead. 7 to go here. And so far, Haley Deegan hanging on. Got 4th last week in Daytona. Looking to get her first win of the season here. As Logano and Suarez really starting to drop just a bit, with Bowman and Almirola really back there. Alright, final 5, here we go. Alright, 4 to go. And we have a healthy lead here. About 2.3 seconds and 2.7 seconds ahead of Logano and Suarez. And then Bowman and Almirola right behind them in the top 5. Alright. I will see you next week, bud. Have a good night. Or actually, have a good day and a good week. Alright, 2 to go. Alright, here we go. Final lap. White flag. And there we go. So Deegan ends up with a fantastic second race of this young lady's career, and she gets her first big win of the season. Gets first place at Atlanta 500, so no Harvick miracle here today. So no Harvick miracle here today. So Deegan, Logano, Suarez, and Dillon finished 14th. And long way out of the race. Harvick finished 9th and a lap behind in this race. And and everybody kind of started dropping just a bit. Kennington and Burton both had 9 laps down, and then Carl Long was way behind with, I guess, engine trouble, but he was 200 laps behind. So Haley Deegan in the 38 Monster Energy truck, in the Monster Energy car, ends up getting the trophy here today. So her first win of the season, 97 points. Truex with 88, Logano with 3, third, and 82 points. Jimmy Johnson 79, Keselowski 73. Dillon has got 5 playoff points and 1 win, as this is just the first 2 races of the season. So Truex, Logano, Dillon, Deegan, and Larson have all gotten playoff points. And then Hamlin and Harvick both knotted up with 66 points for 9 and 10. And there is so 30.4 was our fastest lap. We led the most laps, 147. And Suarez started 26, finished third, so a really good finish for him. Larson, tough break for him in the 42, started second, finished 16th in the race. So once again, a very tough race. Only the top 6 really finished in positive fashion, as everyone else just started dropping a lap behind. And once you drop even a lap behind, that makes it really hard to come back from, especially in the final stages of the race. So Martin Truex Jr. was a lap behind in 7th. Blaney, Harvick, and Keselowski were all a lap behind there at the end. And then, of course, Carl Long, 200 laps behind. So, tough race Atlanta is. But we did it. Got the 325 laps done here today, so we did what we're going to set out to do. We finished first. Endurance, yeah. This is what this season is going to be about, is endurance. So, in the standings right now, yep, just as I pointed out, we are in first place. Or actually, Haley Deegan is in first place, and then Truex Jr., Logano, Johnson, Keselowski, Dillon, Busch, Larson, Hamlin, and Harvick, all in the top 10. And then below in is Suarez, McMurray, Bowman, Busch, and so on, where all the way down at the bottom, Carl Long and Chase Cabre are really on the bottom end, the 66 and the number 4, 16 points, with Burton, Dillon, and Witt both with 16 points. So after 2 races, not too bad. We still got a lot more season to go. How are things going to happen here this season right now? That's going to be the big thing. It's too early, way too early to be looking at this graphic yet. But as I would say at least when we start getting close to where we're going to need to be, we'll be looking at this a lot more right now. But right now, Almirola needs a win. Allmendinger, Bain, Bubba Wallace, and Stenhouse Jr. all need wins. And, of course, Keane, Byron, Blaney, Elliott, and Jones all need points. So, but, yeah, needs wins. Those are the guys that need some wins to get themselves in the playoff hunt right now. So, Deegan, Dillon, Truex, and Logano, and Larson are the ones that scored points so far this early in the season right now. So next race for us will be the Las Vegas Pennzoil 400, and we'll bring to you that race when that is. And then after that we have Phoenix, and then the Auto Club out in California, Martinsville for the STP 500, the first stop on our short tracks. And then we have Texas and race number 7, Bristol number 8, Richmond and number 9, and then the first 10 races, and then number 10, the Geico 500, and Talladega. So those are what we're looking at so far this early in the season. So Deegan got 4th in Daytona, took 1st here in Atlanta in the Folds of Honor 500. So until Las Vegas, which I believe should be this Sunday, but I'll definitely check the schedule. But it should be this Sunday. So if it is, we will do the race then. So until then, I will see everyone tomorrow night, Wednesday night, 9:30 until midnight. Until then, have yourself a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. And to all those that are closest to you, you love them. Have yourself a fantastic day. See everyone tomorrow.